guys, I am Tarun. I am back in another lecture. In this video, we have covered about the numpy module. Last video we covered about the pandas module. Now we move on to the numpy. NumPy module is mainly used for the numerical values that can be accessed through the Python. It is the powerful library for the numerical computations in Python. It can be perform many type of operations like that are classified in numerical values too. It provides the support of arrays, matrices multiplication or arrays multiplication and many mathematical functions too. Initially, we need to install the numpy module as pip install as numpy is the command to install the numpy module. Just a minute, it is running, and we need to. I am already. Downloaded the numpy module in my system. If you download it, it will show it as a requirement satisfied, and import numpy as mp. Everyone using the numpy as mp as a value. Mp denotes that it is using they are using that numpy as a module. In numpys there are different types of arrays. We heard about that the one dimensional, two dimensional and the three dimensional. First, initially we create a one dimensional array in numpy. Just create a variable, and within that square brackets we want to create a number of values that can be specified in series of columns. In one dimensional, it is known as to be known to be like one series of column only. It contains no rows and columns. And just we need to convert it as array as call the numpy as np dot array of a. It converted it as array, and we run this code. It shows that 3 4 and 5 6 and 7 8 and 4. It converted as an array. Let's we move on to two-dimensional array. Two-dimensional arrays are uh, two-dimensional arrays are identified by using it is closed with two parentheses, and the three-dimensional is closed with three parentheses. Initially, we want to open one bracket or square brackets and initialize the values and separated by commas. It containing the rows and columns. It is known as two-dimensional array. Let us run it, and 1 2 3 and 4 and 5 6 and 7 8 are in the period of this. And the three-dimensional arrays are in the two-dimensional array is consist of two single dimensional arrays, and three-dimensional arrays are consist of two two-dimensional arrays or two-dimensional arrays are known as three-dimensional arrays. Let us show you. It is the single one-dimensional array and separated by comma, and next to it is a one-dimensional array, and it will become a two-dimensional array. Let us run it. It will become a two-dimensional array, and c equal to one-dimensional array and one-dimensional array, and it will become the two-dimensional array, and separated by comma, and one-dimensional array and another one-dimensional array. It will become two-dimensional. The two-dimensional and the two-dimensional, it will become the three-dimensional array. Three-dimensional arrays are in between gaps. These gaps are known as depth. Depth is considered as depth 0 is taken these values 1 2 3 and 4 4 5 6 and 7, and the depth 2 taken the value of 1 2 3 4 and 1 2 3 4 values 2. And we have another function called npfill. Npfill that is probably known as, just a minute. Initially, we want to specify the depth of the depth. We want only the two depth, and we need to create we need to create the 2 into 2 matrix and filled value is 3, and let us run it, and it will give the two-dimensional array of depth of 2 and the filled value with 3. And we also specify some character strings, anything else, it will show it is in matrix form. And we also converted the list values into arrays, and it will show it as in array data type. And we also access through the indexing. The array of 1 specifies the first value, 0th and first value of the list. It shows the 2. 0th value is 1 and the first value is 2. And we created another array 2 of 1 2 3 and 4 and 5 5 6 7 and 8 and 9. It is a so similarly looks like a two-dimensional array, and we specify the name as array 2. And this is also the having the slicing operations, like just a minute I will show you. One specifies the rows, accessing the rows. I will change it as 2, and I want only the 7th and 8th value. Fifth value containing the 0th index, 0 1 2 3. 2 to 4 I wanted, 2 to 4 I wanted, 7 and 8 will be printed. Just a minute. 7 and 8 will be printed because it is taken as 0 and this is taken as 1. I typed it as 2. There is no columns, no rows are in there, so it will lead to an error. And this is also taken an operations in 3 dimensional 2. We created the two dimensional arrays and converted as np dot array and print those arrays. And we perform and some indexing. First value specifies the row, specifies the depth, and the second value specifies the row. I want the depth of it is 1. It is accessing the 1 2 3 4 and 1 2 3 4 value. I want that first 1 2 3 4 value. I want to change it now. Just a minute. 11 12 13 and 14. Okay. I want this 2 and 3. I want to specify the row as 1 and and also I created 13 and 14. The indexing is 0 1 2 1 and 2 1 2 3 1 colon 3. I get it as 2 and 3 value, 2 and 13 as my value. This is the indexing operation carried out in arrays using numpy operations. And the another function called shape. Shape is used to find the array shape. Just a minute, I will show you. This is the array 3. Array 3 having the 2 depth and two rows and 4 columns. 2 rows and 4 columns, that too. And this type of arrays or consist of list can be we have another function to find the type function is used to find it as an np dot array. It shows the it is an array format. And we created the three-dimensional array, and we perform some indexing operation too. And The remaining part of this is the same, and the item slice. Item slice shows the bit size of the array. Bit size of the array. That means it shows that. Just a minute. I will show you. The array three consists of array three. Array three consists of this type of values, and this type of values stores how many bits in our computer. It will show it as item size, and it shows the 4 bit. It consists of 4 bits, and the value, the size of the size operator shows the how many values are in there, to multiply those values and find how much the memory it will be occupied. Is operator shows the 16 values, because the 4 cross 4 4 cross 4 multiplication is 16. It will shows the multiplication of 16 cross 4. It will occupy the storage capacity, and we have some sort of occupy memories to store them. Just a minute. Okay. 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 And indexing operations, depth in three-dimensional, depth row on column, in two-dimensional row on column, one-dimensional only indexing only performed. Fill, we already seen that, and we have a special function to operate those. To operate those performs of zeros of 3 comma 3. We created the 3 comma 3 3 cross 3 of matrix, and zeros of ones and zeros of full. We need to specify the value. We have an option to specify the value that must be printed in it as. Just a minute, I will show you. The full shows the 2 cross 2 of 7 values, the 7777, and full of values. And we also specify the depth of the depth, and we created the three-dimensional arrays, the two. And we have an special operations in arrays that have a sequence of values for the for loop. Just a minute. Sequence of values using the for loop, we already seen about that in Python basics. 1 comma 5, it will give the 1 2 3 and 4 values. The 5 minus 1, that it was the last value. And also the arrays having the a range of 0 comma 10, it will give the starting value from 0 to 10. And just a minute, I will call the arrange function. It will show. It will show it is an array 0, 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and 5 value till 9. And the line space is used to return array value evenly spaced values over a specified interval. I chose that it is start and stop value, and the difference of the two values. Just a minute, I will show it as 3. From 0 to 10, it is splitted by 3, and the difference of those numbers are in evenly splitted. The 0 of 0 to 5, the difference is 5, and the 5 to the 10, the difference is 10. It is also specify the floating values to the 5.5 and 11.5 11.0, the two. That's all about line space. And the dim function is used to find the dimensions of which dimension of the array is to be performed. Dim function, just a minute, ndim of 2. It is the two-dimensional array. uh, just a minute, I change it. And the size we already seen, the shape function is already seen before, the item size and the data type. We seen the shape function, size function, and dim function. Shape function is used to shape the, it shows the how many rows and columns and depth. Depth. Size function is used to how many elements are present in the array. Dim function is used to specify the dimension of the array. And the d type is used to find the data type in those array. Item size is used to item size is used to size of the each element, and the each element in the array of the list. And we perform some of the examples in indexing operation. And fancy is used to access the one dimensional array in any indexing. Just I created the one dimensional array 1, 1, 2, 3, and 4 and 5. The array 1 can be performed 1 comma 2, and the specify 1 comma 2, and no other values rather than this. I perform this operation to 1 comma 1 is to 4. It will give, I think, 1 comma 4. 1 comma 4, 2 comma 5. And this values only select the specific indexes, and the fancy function is used to create it. And that's all about the fancy function. And we have some other array operations in it. We perform by operators, or else we perform by functions. Array, what is the array number? The array 4 and the array 5 can be array 4 plus array 5, or array 4 plus array 4 star array 5. Any operation can be done by using this method. uh, just a minute, print this function. In this function, and it will shows the 4, 10, and 15. It will perform 4 plus 1 is 4, 2 plus 5 is 7, 3 plus 6 is 18. Oh, sorry, 3 plus 6 is 9, and 5 plus 2 is 7, 4 plus 1 is 5. And this is the function called by multiplication. I also print this function to uh, that specifies the multiplication for 10 and 15. The both values are same. The only thing is it will change it in array. And we also specify the data type of it. Just show it in np.datatype. It will show it is in some sort of d type of array 4. And that's it about addition multiplication. Any operation can be done by using this method. It has many functions like exponential, logarithmic function. It contains lots of functions, and maximum function and minimum function, and sorting operation can be done, and reshaping and resizing the operators. And stack is used to stack the variables in series of values. It has in two types of stacking is v stack and h stack. V stack is specified for vertical stacking, and h stack is used to specify the h stacking. Huh? Head stacking an array. We created the array 11 as 1 2 3 4, and array 12 as 4 5 6. We perform the v stacking. It will give the vertical stacking, and horizontal stacking as array 12 and array 11. Array 12 is specified as 4 5 6, and array 11 is specified as 1 2 3. It is in horizontal form. And a head split is used to split the variables, split those arrays. And linear algebras, it also performs the dot operations like 1.3 is 3, and 2.4 is 8, 8 plus 3 is 11. It will be performed like those. And multiplication of those multiplication of matrices can be performed. And that's all about the about numpy. If you want any doubts, come on. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.